Well, this week, the first batch of mosquitoes this year tested positive for the West Nile virus. So far, no human cases here this year, but that's not stopping a local family from trying to raise awareness. The Night Beach Jason Puckett was there last year when an Elgin teen died from the virus. Now his family is fighting a disease in his name. Jason?
Well, Brandon, West Nile research is in a hard place right now. It's not getting as much attention as other diseases and viruses because, well, it doesn't affect as many. This year, the CDC reports just under 1,300 cases, only about 850 of which are the more serious type. But for parents like Greg Lashmet and Cody Hopkins, one death is too many, especially when it's one of their own. When mosquitoes test positive for West Nile, there's very little we can actually do. We can tell you the symptoms and we can tell you how to protect yourself, but none of that can completely prevent a tiny insect from biting you.
We've never would have fathomed in a million years that we would have lost our child to a mosquito bite.
Last October, 13-year-old Cody Hopkins was bit by a mosquito and developed West Nile encephalitis, a rare, often deadly form of the disease.
It's not like other things that start inside your body and work themselves out. This is carried by a bug.
Earlier this year, Cody's family held a memorial bull ride to remember the teen, but also raise money for West Nile research.
And until we get that vaccine, there's really no way to protect yourself.
In the year since his son's death, Greg Lashmet has tried to push the research forward himself.
After doing the research that I've done since we've lost Cody, I kind of feel like the pharmaceutical companies, they don't see dollar signs to really step it up and get a vaccine to market.
And that's why they're now raising funds and awareness to try and change that.
And I understand not everybody gets sick from West Nile, but there's enough people that have died from the disease that I think it's warranted.
He hopes his action and his son's memory can save future lives.
We want parents to be aware that West Nile is still very real. It's still very deadly. And just do what you can to protect your kids.
Jason Puckett, KVUE News, Night Beat.